finally, our announcement. Yeah, I'm so excited about this, and Ross is going to tell you.
I'm extremely excited about it. Yeah. No,
Yeah, go ahead.
It'll be great. So we are going to get into. We're in the process of working with. We're not just jumping right in. We're working with some experts. Someone in particular mentioned the idea to me of something we've been kicking around of getting into the trading card. Trading cards are hot. Trading cards are hot right now. If anyone paying attention, on fire and fuego.
Yes.
Really hot right now. We're not going to get into card grading, right? There's a lot of grading companies in that space, right? And we're not looking to kind of come in where there's already a need that's been served. But
there's a void, though. There's a void somewhere.
Oh, there's a void, Christopher. There's a void. There's currently one grading company that grades packages, right? Packages of cards, wax packs, cellos. Those are two offerings that are currently there. One grading company already does that, but we're going to expand much further than that. The turnaround time for this particular company is pretty long. I'm hearing stories of 8 months, year. 9 months, 10 months. And they just recently increased their prices. Increased their prices significantly as well. And so, we want to offer a better, faster service that's, we don't want to be known as the cheap option. That's not what we are. But we're going to be on par, around the same costs. But, notably, there's other grading companies for toys that charge based on value, right? It's almost like holding you hostage. It's extortion, right? The higher the value of the item it is, an action figure of 3 3/4 inch size should cost the same amount of acrylic, takes the same amount of time to authenticate it, whether it's worth $1,000 or $1 million. Right?
Everybody wants a flat rate. That's why, everybody wants a flat rate.
So that's what CES has done since we've been in business when it comes to toys. We don't value base. It's the exact same price for whether it's $1,000 or $1 million. Right. And so the current company that grades packs does the same thing. The higher value of the pack, the higher the price, and it's up to $1,000 per pack. Yeah. Right? So we're going to come out with a flat $25 per pack. Doesn't matter how much it costs. So faster service, more reasonable pricing for 5 different offerings, right? As I said before, wax packages already exist by another company. We're going to do it. We're going to do it for a flat rate, much faster turnaround. Cello packs.
The package is gorgeous.
Wax packs. So 5 offerings altogether, right? Just let me go through them. Wax packs, which already exists and one company does. Cello packs, which is another company does, which is a plastic cellophane that folks don't know. 3 offerings that don't currently exist, which I think is a huge void that Chris mentioned, that I think really is sorely needed, not only because of how well this stuff is doing and its popularity, people are collecting it more, and there's really been no third-party objective way to measure this stuff. So
and no way to display them. Yeah.
Rack packs. So folks that don't know what a rack pack is, maybe I can show it now. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. So those are individual wax.
Here's what a rack for folks that don't. There's never been, that's a wax pack.
There's never been a good way to display these ever. And folks, one of the appeals of wax packs is sometimes you'll get a hit right on the front. You'll get a rookie card or a star player right on the front. Yeah.
Cal Ripken right here.
Yeah, you have a Hall of Famer right on the front of that pack. And let's say you want to display that. Nobody gives an option for that. Period.
No. Yeah, there's one option. This company, Baseball Card Exchange, will put it in a top loader and wrap it in cellophane.
Right.
It doesn't display. You can't. And Chris is right. There's no option for a good display. An acrylic holder that will display this, and it will be graded and authenticated and with the label, just like the other stuff that we do, toys and video games, sports memorabilia as well. So that's a rack pack. So we have wax packs, cello packs, wax packs, wax and racks. Then it gets a little tongue-tied saying it, wax and rack. But also, so there's currently a solution for full wax boxes, right? That there's certain companies, Baseball Card Exchange, RVP, it's called Ripping Vintage Packs, that they will authenticate the box and wrap it in cellophane with a little, their little card in the bottom saying it's authentic. But it doesn't offer a lot of protection. It's a very thin cellophane. I'm even looking at this now. It's starting to come undone right here. Starting to come undone. If I was to drop this box, it would get crushed. It would get bent. So we're not going to take off the wrapping, but we'll offer a service to case up an acrylic around the wrapping with a label that can't grade it because it's already been authenticated by someone else. We can't really grade the box, or certainly not the packs inside, because we're not going to breach the cellophane. But it will offer a service to encase an acrylic, and the label inside will just merely note that it's been wrapped by Baseball Card Exchange, Ripping, Vintage Packs, whatever. And hold on, gentlemen, I should have been prepared with this with these right at the ready, but I'll be right back.
No, but the fact that this has been a void in the hobby is really amazing to me, because these wax packs have always been a big deal.
This is what I'm most excited about, guys. This is really what I think is going to revolutionize collecting for raw boxes like this, right? This is baseball, Topps baseball. I forgot, this is
86 Topps,
right? 86. We are going to grade. There's going to be an overall grade, and then there's going to be a subgrade for the box. And this is actually a really nice box. If I looked at this, it would be. And keep in mind, actually, one thing that I should have mentioned at the outset too. We grade toys in video games on a 100-point scale, right? For cards, wax packs, boxes, and everything else, we're on the 10-point scale.
It's an industry standard, yeah. Yep.
It's an industry standard. So, that's a lot of the R&D is going into how we get our scale together. That's what we've been spending a lot of time on. So there will be an overall grade for the box and the packs together. There'll be a box subgrade, 1 through 10, and then we will authenticate and grade all the packs that are inside, right? And so ultimately we'll then, close the box, case it in acrylic, and the label on the side will say overall grade and 2 subgrades.
Right.
No one does this. It does not exist.
Period.
Does not exist.
Right. And when we talk about boxes, that is a good example of a box that a year ago was probably a $15 box.
Yeah.
And is probably a several $100 box at this point now, because that market has absolutely exploded. Spoiler alert with our Investors Corner, there was a Series 1 box of Star Wars cards that sold for $35,000. Right, you're looking at several $100s. I think it was $800 a pack or something. I figured it out to be, and that is wrapped in cellophane, and that's it, folks. Yeah. That's it. No protection.
Some degree that I think an item like that tends to be the sum is greater than the whole of the part. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
Right.
Right. Having the beautiful box of each of the packs.
Sure.
I think if you were to buy a Series 1 wax pack, it would probably be less than $800. But getting
I don't know.
Beautiful box. Is it? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You know what? Those things are going up so fast now that I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy. And 86, 87 Fleer basketball is a $250,000 box. Again, it's protected by cellophane.
Ooh,
Yeah, and when you look at boxes 87, 88 Fleer is probably a $50,000 box. 88, 89 Fleer is, I think, a $20,000 box. I mean, you're looking at these packs, even 89 Upper Deck. 89 Upper Deck, I think, was a $100 box a year ago, and it's now
$1,000 all day.
Right.
$1,000 all day.
And it's cardboard sitting in shelves, and there's no protection. And
these are highly valuable collectibles now that deserve to be. And even the margins on the grading, right? 10s are going to go for a lot more.
Right. That's another point. So if you have a box that's in really nice shape and packs that are not shifted and look really, really clean, I mean, you should get a premium for that over something that maybe has been, the box has kind of been in a closet for years, right? Yeah, all the packages, all the packs are untouched, unopened, but that box may not look the exact same as the box next to it. You and I both know that if you walked into a show and and they were the same amount of money, which one you'd buy. And that being the case, it should grade differently and it should really sell for a different price. And nobody is quantifying this at all.
Yeah.
Till now.
And so we've been grading packaged stuff, packaged toys, as long as we've been in existence. So it's a very natural transition to focus solely on packaged cards.
Right.
Right. The wax packs, the cellophane packs, and the boxes. We're not doing individual cards because there's a lot of companies in that space, as I said before. But this is a very natural transition for us. We have the tools to make kick-ass cases for display that don't currently exist. And
okay, what we do as a grading company of things that are three-dimensional is we make three-dimensional cases. We put boxes in boxes. We put baseballs in boxes. We put baseball bats in boxes. Transformers, this is what we do. This is what we specialize in. So we are poised for this market. So it's not like we're trying to figure out how this is going to happen. This is literally what we do. So, yeah. Very
damn Skippy.
I'm very
We're doing it.
If you can't,
take a breath, Chris.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
so anybody.
Like, Bowman,
I'm happy.
I'm very happy at how nimble we are and able to kind of transition and do something like this, and focus on it. And that's kind of the way we are. We're going to find a need and try to fill it. So it's really important to me. But we're working hard to make sure that we get it right. So we're going to roll it out and do it right and give folks the services that they deserve.